Hello everyone, this is me Debosmita Sarkar. Today we are going to talk about Chandrayaan 3. So let's begin. Chandrayaan 3. Chandrayaan 3 is the third lunar exploration mission by the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO). It consists of a lander and the Pragyan rover similar to Chandrayaan 2 but does not have an orbiter. Its propulsion module behaves like a communication relay satellite. The propulsion module carries the lander and rover configuration until the spacecraft is in a 100-kilometer lunar orbit. Following Chandrayaan 2, where a last-minute glitch in the landing guidance software led to the lander crashing after entering lunar orbit, another lunar mission was proposed. The launch of Chandrayaan 3 took place at 14 July 2023 at 2:35 pm IST, and lunar injection of 100 km circular polar orbit was completed successfully as part of phase 1. The lander and rover is expected to land near the lunar South Pole region on 23 August 2023. Background. As part of the Chandrayaan program to demonstrate soft landing on the moon, ISRO launched Chandrayaan 2 on board a launch vehicle Mark III LVM-3 launch vehicle consisting of an orbiter, a lander and a rover. The lander was scheduled to touch down on the lunar surface in September 2019 to deploy the Pragyan rover. Earlier reports had emerged about a collaboration with Japan on a mission to the lunar South Pole where India would be providing the lander while Japan would provide both launcher and rover. The mission may include site sampling and lunar night survival technologies. The subsequent failure of the Vikram lander led to the pursuit of another mission to demonstrate the landing capabilities needed for the lunar polar exploration mission proposed in partnership with Japan for 2025. During mission critical flight operations, the European Space Tracking (ESTRAC) operated by European Space Agency (ESA) will support the mission according to a contract. Objective. ISRO has set three main objectives for the Chandrayaan 3 mission, which include getting a lander to land safely and softly on the surface of the moon, observing and demonstrating the rover's loitering capabilities on the moon, inside scientific observation, making scientific experiments on the chemical and natural elements, soil, water, etc., available on the surface of the moon to better understand and practice the composition of the moon. Interplanetary refers to the development and demonstration of new technologies required for missions between two planets. Design. Chandrayaan 3 comprises three main components. First is the propulsion module. The propulsion module will carry the lander and rover configuration till 100 km lunar orbit. It is a box-like structure with one large solar panel mounted on one side and a large cylinder on top, the intermodular adapter cone, that acts as a mounting structure for the lander. In addition to a lander, the module carries a payload called spectropolarimetry of habitable planet Earth shape to study the spectral and polarimetric measurements of Earth from the lunar orbit. Lander. The lander is responsible for the soft landing on the moon. It is also box-shaped with 4 landing legs and 4 landing thrusters of 800 newtons each. It will carry the rover and various scientific instruments to perform in-sight analysis. The lander for Chandrayaan 3 will have only 4 throttle-able engines unlike Vikram on Chandrayaan 2, which had 5 800 Newton engines with a fifth one carrying centrally mounted with a fixed thrust. Additionally, the Chandrayaan-3 lander will be equipped with a laser Doppler of velocimeter (LDF). The impact legs are made stronger compared to Chandrayaan-2 and increased instrumentation redundancy. ISRO is working on improving the structural rigidity and adding multiple contingency systems. The lander will carry 3 payloads. Chandra's surface thermophysical experiment will measure the thermal conductivity and temperature of the lunar surface. Instrument for lunar seismic activity will measure the seismicity around the landing site, and Langmuir probe will estimate the plasma density and its variation. The third and the last is the rover. Chandrayaan-3 rover overview. 6-wheeled design, weight of 26 kilograms, which is 57 pounds, range of 500 meter, which is 1600 feet, scientific instruments including cameras, spectrometers and a drill. Expected lifespan of 1 lunar day, which is 14 earth days. Communication with the lander and ground control team in India. The Chandrayaan-3 rover is expected to make a number of important scientific discoveries, including the composition of the lunar surface, the presence of water ice in the lunar soil, the history of lunar impacts, the evolution of the moon's atmosphere. Launch. Chandrayaan-3 was launched on 14 July 2023 at 2:35 pm IST as scheduled from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh, India. The spacecraft has been effectively placed in the trajectory it will take to reach the moon. The distance between the Earth and the moon is approximately 3,84,400 km. It is anticipated that the Chandrayaan-3 mission will achieve a soft landing on the lunar South Pole region on either 23 or 24 August. Choosing the month of July for the launch of Chandrayaan-3 was a special move because of a calculation made by ISRO regarding the closeness of Earth and Moon. Propulsion module looks like this. The rover looks like this and the lander looks like this. So you will take a look for the various components. Mission profile. This is the picture of Chandrayaan-3. This is around the Earth and around the Moon. So mission life is carrying lander, module and rover up to 100 and 200 km launch injection. Subsequently, operation of experimental payload for a period of 3 to 6 months. Funding. In December 2019, it was reported that ISRO requested the initial funding of the project amounting to 75 crore, out of which 60 crore will be for meeting expenditure towards machinery, equipment and other capital expenditure, while the remaining 15 crore is sought under revenue expenditure head. Confirming the existence of the project, ISRO former chairman K. Sivan stated that the estimated cost would be around 615 crore, which is equivalent to 721 crore or $90 million in 2023. So with this we came to the end. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Bye bye. Stay home and stay safe. And before going, let me tell a very funny joke related to moon, which is, why did the parasite jump all the way to the moon? It was a lunatic. And what's the moon's favorite key to use on the computer? It's the space bar. Thank you.